So we just landed in Nashville last night, and then today is our first full day here in Tennessee. So we decided to drive about 70 miles out to a place called Lynchburg. And can you guess where we're at?
You get one guess. It is a distillery, probably the most famous, none other than Jack Daniel's Distillery. So we're headed on in.
Are singing a sweet Christmas song. The snowflakes are dancing in time.
Not masked up yet. People are pretty good about wearing masks right now. So I think we're gonna have to put some on. So we didn't want to shoot any video with masks, but I think we're gonna have to, right?
I guess so. It's kind of annoying because you can't hear people. I feel like I have a muzzle on. Can't understand what people say, but gotta do it.
Well, let's go inside and see what we're gonna do.
We do make all the Jack here in the facility. We do supply over 170 countries with whiskey from right here. Looking around these gray buildings that you see, there's a couple right up there, and there's a couple up on these hills. These are our barrel houses. Now on this part of the property, the barrel houses are 7 stories tall, 20,000 barrels inside those barrel houses. That's roughly 1 million gallons of whiskey in just one of those barrel houses. Federal tax is $13.50 a gallon, but that's taken in the bottle and not taken in the barrel. But that, you know, $13.5 million in taxable product on these barrel houses.
Wow.
There's evaporation from those barrels called the angel share.
Yeah.
And that's lose about 2% of that barrel every year inside that barrel house.
Okay, folks, so a lot of people, they get very confused about whiskeys and bourbons, and that's okay. Anybody in America can make a bourbon. You have to have certain standards. But if you want to be a Kentucky bourbon, you're going up to Kentucky. If you want to be in Tennessee and make whiskey, you have to filter your whiskey through hard sugar maple charcoal. So sometimes after 1881, Jack brought the stills right here in the holler. When you make alcohol, you want a really good water source, and of course it's ours. So if you've ever drank Jack Daniel's whiskey, then you drink this water, okay? Stairs in our holler, right?
So what was that experience? They didn't let us film in there.
Yeah, they didn't let us film, but we went to where there's these like huge barrels, and the barrels act like a gigantic filter, and there's these little tricklets of alcohol, and she lifted the lid. She let us put our faces near the lid. 140 proof of alcohol mist, and it was just invigorating, and I wish you guys could smell how good it smells out here.
Smells good and it's cold.
Is the real whiskey in here?
Oh yeah.
I could smell it. It smells delicious.
Okay, so this barrel house was built in 1938. It's one of the oldest and the smallest warehouses that we have. Let's say we all worked in warehousing. Or let's say all the guys work in warehousing. That sounds more logic. And you guys come in here and you put a barrel in its spot. You're not going to
Oh, I like the look of this.
Oh, this is beautiful. Wow.
With whiskey. Right there, yeah. Yep.
Oh, this is both of us.
Everyone's legs on the glass. Your legs are going to be very short. I mean, your proof is very low. This is an 80 proof, 40% alcohol. Pick it up. Smell it with your mouth shut first. Some of you are fluttering your eyes like this, like, whoa, that's kind of strong. Keep your mouth open now and smell it. Now listen. I might look crazy. I might talk crazy. But check your tongue for a second. And then let it slowly glide in the back of your throat.
This is the Sinatra, $150 a bottle.
And then we cleanse my palate.
The children in rows, and they all sing along. From a distance you hear bells and chimes. The candles are burning as bright as the stars that shine from the heaven above.
All right, so we finished the Jack Daniels tour. What was your favorite part?
My favorite part was the tasting, of course.
I think she got a little toasty at the tasting.
I did because we only had breakfast. We didn't have a lunch, so that was our liquid lunch, and I felt like it went straight into my bloodstream, so I'm feeling good right now.
So we got on the road, it took about an hour, and now we've landed here in Franklin, Tennessee, which is what we hear is very Christmassy. So we're gonna look at that, but the first thing we found was this place. It's like a general store and barbecue. So we just ordered something called The Farm, and I'm pretty excited about it.
Yep, it's everything.
And and you got a beverage anyway, because you started with whiskey, now you're gonna finish with whiskey?
Yeah, I started with the Jack Daniels whiskey, so I gotta finish the night off with the whiskey. Actually, this is an old-fashioned, and he makes these for my mom the whole time she comes over, so I've been missing out, so I'm having this an ode to my mama.
Cheers. Oh, here, I got a local IPA.